What's up, lifestyleions? King the Barber here, and I'm back with another one. This week on the channel, I'm going to talk to you about the new Andis GTX EXO 2 M-Force trimmer, which is going to be this bad boy right here. Now, I did do a live on this, kind of first impression, so if you have not seen that video, make sure you go check that out. Support the channel, of course. And today, I'm going to let you know whether I'm going to crown or trash this new trimmer. Now, before we hop into this review, let's roll that intro. Welcome back to the channel. So we're talking about the new Andis GTX EXO 2 with the M-Force Andis Trimmer, which is gonna be this bad boy right here. So I've been having this in the shop for about, I wanna say about 2 weeks now. So I got a chance to use this, and I'm gonna give you guys my true honest opinion about this new trimmer. Now, I did do a first look impression on this just to kind of unbox this with you for the first time, and you get my reaction to this. And it's a really cool video. Make sure you go check that out. It is a live, so it's raw, uncut. And today I'm gonna let you know whether I'm going to crown or trash this new trimmer, because I got a chance to use this, and so I can give you guys my honest feedback on that. So before we go over the package, let's talk about pricing. Now, pricing for this is $229 on the Andis website. I ended up getting mine from my local barber supply store, Elegant Barber Zone. Of course, I'm gonna leave that link in the description below on where you guys can pick this up if you're interested in grabbing this. I got it for a great deal. I'm pretty sure they're selling it for a lot cheaper than Andis. So if you guys are looking to pick this up for a better deal, head over to Elegant Barber Zone. So let's go over the packaging. So it's gonna come in the signature Andis packaging that they've been doing lately. This is gonna come in an all gray box. On the top corner here, you'll see the Andis in white. And then to the left of that, it says GTX EXO 2 with M-Force. Underneath that, it says cordless trimmer. Then you'll see the actual picture of the trimmer right there in the middle. And then on the bottom of that, it says M-Force precision blade, high speed brushless power. And then underneath that, it says GTX Z blade with M-Force magnetic tension and true zero gap. And then to the left of that, it says up to 1.5 hours of runtime. And that's everything on the front. Let's turn this bad boy over to the side here. We're gonna have some more description. Let's read off these. It says elevated ergonomic design, GTX Z T-blade with M-Force, brushless motor, 7200 SPM, long-lasting lithium-ion battery, the trimmer made in US. The other side of the box here, we're gonna have the picture of the actual blade. You're gonna see the skeleton exposed blade area, and then on the bottom of that is going to show you this diagram of the blade that you're going to get with this new trimmer. Now, on to the back of the box here, we're going to have more description. Let's read off these. So on the right side of the box here, we have the GTX EXO 2 with M-Force, 7200 SPM cordless trimmer. And then on the bottom of that, it says GTX Z T-blade with M-Force, consistent speed technology. And then to the right, it says true zero gap, exposed blade, high speed brushless motor, refined outline design, premium stand. So you're getting a charging dock stand, which you see the picture of the trimmer with the charging dock stand that you're going to get inside this box here. And then on the bottom here, we have the kit content. It says kit includes trimmer adjustable with GTX Z T-blade with M-Force, 4 attachment combs, blade cleaning brush, premium charging stand, charging adapter, blade guard, blade oil. And that's gonna be pretty much it as far as everything on the box. Let's head over to my unboxing station and take a look at this new trimmer and everything that comes along with it.
Switch it up.
Now let's get into some of the pros and the cons on the brand new Andis GTX EXO 2 with the M-Force Andis cordless trimmer. Now, starting off with the pros first, I like to start off with the pros. First of all, the ergonomics is probably one of the key things that really made me interested about this new trimmer. I like the indent in the front of this, also the indent in the back of this trimmer. It's real sleek, really cool design, feels very comfortable in hand. And speaking of ergonomics, it is super lightweight. So if you're a person who likes lighter trimmers, then you definitely will like this. As far as that, it feels very balanced. Plus you have this exposed skeleton design on the top there, so it makes it a lot easier to get around the ear area and also around the mustache area as well. I always mention those two areas because those are sometimes the hardest areas to get around for a lot of people. I know, at least for me. So whenever I get a trimmer, I like to compare how comfortable it is to get in those areas without it being a problem. Sometimes trimmers can be a little too bulky, and this does have a bit of a bulky design to it, but because of the exposed skeleton design on the top here, it makes it a little bit more easier. So let's get into the SPM, which is 7200, and this trimmer is brushless. Now let's get to some of the performance on this. When it comes to like balding out my clients, I think it performed very well in that area. Didn't struggle at all. This wasn't a trimmer that kind of stalled when you get to really thick, coarse hair. It just kind of mows through it pretty easy. So it's a great balding clipper. Also, by zero gapping this, you're able to get out those skin lines as well. It's great for doing skin fades with, balding out your clients. Now, as far as the run time, it could use some work with that area. It does come with a charging dock stand, which, by the way, this is a very nice premium charging dock stand and very lightweight as well. When it comes to this GTX Z blade here, it is a deep tooth teeth on this, so which makes it so much easier to bald out your clients when you're using this blade. And as far as like getting sharp lines, it's really great when you're doing like the back neck lines. And I did use this right out the box. Also, I use this zero gapping this as well. I haven't done anything advanced to this to really play around with the blade to see how sharp I can get it and how crispy I can get the lines with this trimmer. The cons on this trimmer. Now, first cons I want to bring up is that the pricing on this, $229, it's a little up there in pricing. That's premium pricing for this trimmer. And now I do understand it is the Andis. You're paying for that name, Andis. So you're somewhat getting a lot, right? You get a charging dock stand, you're getting the trimmer guards with this as well. So you are getting some items that come with this trimmer, right? It's not just a trimmer and they're charging $229 for this. It is still a kind of a high price ticket item here, especially for going back to the performance. Now, great for balding out, doing necklines, but I did struggle a little bit when I was doing like all my lineups, even beard lineups, especially on the top here and even on the bottom of the neck area. To me, the lines were okay. They weren't like great for that price range of $229. Now, I can try to sharpen this blade up and really get this thing to hit, but just right off the box and even zero gapping this, and I know that it has this new technology with this magnetic M-Force thing. I don't know if it really made a difference. The only thing is that I noticed when I tried putting this blade back on, once I zero gap the blade, I felt that magnet that's inside here, and it kind of holds the blade. And I'm not sure if that's really making a difference with this, but in my honest opinion, me using this trimmer really just kind of reminds me of the other trimmers that's similar to this as well from Andis. They all seem to kind of perform the same, even with the new Z blade and the M-Force and all that great stuff that they added to this trimmer. At that price range, I just don't know if it's worth it. And another con I would add to this is that I'm just not a huge fan of this color. I mean, to some it may not matter. I just like to keep the all black look on my station. Why I just don't really care for this color. I feel like with this chrome finish design on the front housing part of this trimmer, I just feel like it'll leave like fingerprints on this. And that's gonna be pretty much it as far as all the pros and cons on this. Now let's get to the question of the day. Are we going to crown or trash this new Andis GTX EXO 2 with the M-Force Andis cordless trimmer? And based off pricing, performance, and ergonomics, today we are going to trash this new trimmer. And the reason why I'm trashing this is that I just feel like at that price range, I should be getting right out the box or even zero gapping this to be a little bit more sharper on the lineups. And I just feel like I have other trimmers that can perform better than this, that are a little bit cheaper and give me a little bit more crispier lines. When it comes to balding out, it works great, but it's just when it comes to those really sharp lines that I need to get, especially those C cups and just doing the whole head lineups, it's just not there for me. And just honestly being real, I just don't see myself using this in the rotation. I don't even really see it as a backup trimmer. And when I don't see it as a backup trimmer, then there's no way that I can crown this trimmer. And that's gonna be pretty much why I trash this trimmer. So that's gonna be a wrap on the Andis GTX EXO2 with the M4's cordless trimmer. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, follow me on my Instagram page and TikTok at Kingmelifestyles. Until then, I'm gonna see you on the next video.